What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is Corey, or Autobot, and I'm here today bringing you guys a brand new video. Today's video, guys, I'm bringing you guys a Black Ops 4 sniping tips video, or how to snipe, whatever way you want to put it. But before I get into the video, guys, I do want to apologize for not uploading recently. I've been working 2 jobs, so there's that goes on top of my streaming and going to see the girlfriend and stuff like that. But when it comes down to me not uploading, it comes down to motivation as well. And the motivation just wasn't there for the simple fact that Fortnite is oversaturated. And when it comes down to Call of Duty, World War II just wasn't overly enjoyable to create content on. It was enjoyable to sit down and play, but to sit down and try to make a video on it, it wasn't that enjoyable, which means it wouldn't have been enjoyable for me to put it out to you guys, and you guys wouldn't have enjoyed it as much. So, you know, I didn't want to put out content that I didn't enjoy creating, and, you know, in turn, it being content that you guys wouldn't enjoy. So, we're back in full swing with uploads with Black Ops 4. But, there's a few things I want to touch on before I get into this video. The first thing is the SDM sniper rifle will not be covered in this video because it is a semi-auto sniper and it has a 2-shot kill pretty well consistently. And it's basically an M21. That's really all you need to know about it. Number 2. These snipers do not, and I cannot stress this enough, do not have aim assist in this game. So keep that in mind when you're going to select your classes in your attachments and your sensitivity and stuff like that. But there are 2 guns as well that have already been covered by me in my beta sniping video, but I'll talk about them very briefly in comparison to the 3rd sniper. So, what you guys are going to be seeing right now on screen is the sensitivities that I use. Now, I played max on World War II, so, you know, I toned it down 2 from the max on World War II, and it actually fits me quite well. It feels really nice. You know, I've been jumping around trying 11 and trying 13, even tried 14 as well, but 12 seems to be the sweet spot where I can use pretty much all the guns and be comfortable. So, you know, when it comes down to your sensitivity, guys, I'm not going to sit here and say you have to play on 12. Find what works for you. And, you know, play around with it a little bit. See if you can find what really suits your playstyle. What you want in a sensitivity, of course, is you want something that you can easily center your target on your screen when you go to get ready to aim down your scope. And you also want something that's not too fast when you're in your scope, so you don't over drag your target if you have to drag your scope, or something that's not so slow that way if you have to try to drag over to them that you're not catching up to them, stuff like that. You want a sensitivity that feels good to you so you can keep up with your target, center your target, and even snap on your target if need be. So, keep that in mind when picking your sensitivity, guys. As well, there is a lot of flinch with the snipers as well, which helped me with picking my sensitivity. Because sensitivity, when there's a lot of flinch, is hard to control. I find with a higher sensitivity, it's easier to control the flinch because you can counter it faster, but that's just me. I'm not saying you guys have to play on a higher sensitivity. I know people who are playing on as low as 6, and there's people who are playing on like 10, 11, and even 12 like myself, and some that are even playing higher than that. You know, like I said, it's all based on personal preference, and pick what works best for you. Now, the first gun I'm going to touch base on, guys, is the Paladin. The Paladin is the first sniper you unlock, which is at level 7. The Paladin has the largest one-shot kill zone in its class from the chest and up, which can be increased to the stomach and up with high caliber 1, and all the way down to the waist with high caliber 2. Now, this gun is extremely consistent. It is insanely good, guys. It gives you consistent one-shot kills. I only run high caliber 1 on it, and it's giving me one-shot kills pretty well all the time. But it does have one major flaw, and that is the fact that it does not have an extended mag attachment, which means the magazine size caps out at 5. All in all, the Paladin is probably still the best gun in the game because it's got such a consistent one-shot kill zone, and the fire rate is actually halfway decent. The only downside is, like I said, the magazine size. Now, the class that I'm running with this is high caliber FMJ and stabilizer. I'm considering putting high caliber 2 on it, but it isn't really necessary where I am hitting my opponents pretty well consistently in the stomach and higher. So high caliber 2 really isn't overly necessary, but it is something that you can explore for your class if you wish to put it on. Stabilizer is definitely recommended just because this gun does have a lot of sway, so it makes your gun sway a lot less at the end of it all. So but honestly, guys, this is probably the best sniper in the game. I would highly recommend using this one if you are looking for a good place to start. The next sniper I'm touching base on, guys, is the other sniper from the beta, which is the Koshka. The Koshka is the last sniper you unlock in this game at level 43. Now, if you're like me and you played the beta and you got all the way to max, you have a prestige unlock token waiting for you. So, I went ahead and used it on the Koshka. That way I have it, so I don't have to wait till level 43 to get it. Compared to the Paladin, though, guys, the one-shot kill zone isn't that much different. It's a little bit smaller than the one on the Paladin, but it does have a faster fire rate, and it's got a bigger magazine. However, like the Paladin, there is no rapid fire and there is no extended mag, so what you see for mag size and fire rate is what you get. The Koshka also has a laser sight, which is a huge advantage. I run a laser sight. It helps me with centering my shot, and it comes in handy when you get into a situation where you sort of have to no-scope instead of whipping out your secondary. I mean, I don't like whipping up my secondary unless I absolutely have to, so the laser sight really comes in handy for that. But all in all, guys, the Koshka is another very well-rounded sniper. It's definitely up there with the Paladin. I would say it's definitely the second best sniper in the game. And, I mean, really, if the Koshka had a little bit more of a consistent one-shot kill zone, then I would honestly put it above above the Paladin. Obviously, guys, I would recommend running high caliber on this gun as well. However, high caliber is one of the last attachments you unlock, so you have to grind out to get the high caliber, unlike where the Paladin, you actually get it relatively early on. All in all, though, guys, the Koshka is another really great gun. I would highly recommend using it. If you're not a fan of the Paladin, this would be my recommendation for a go-to. Now, the third and final gun I'm going to touch base on, guys, is the Outlaw. The Outlaw you unlock at level 16. It is the weakest of the bolt action snipers in this game, with a one-shot kill zone that is a borderline headshot. Meaning, you have to get pretty well has to be a headshot for it to be a one-shot kill. But if you slap high caliber on it, it gives it the same one-shot kill zone as the Koshka, as if the Koshka didn't have high caliber on it. So it's relatively consistent, but it's not so consistent that you're going to get one-shot kills every time you shoot someone. It is also the only bolt-action sniper to have rapid fire, and it also has an attachment called a hybrid mag, which acts as an extended mag and a fast mag all in one. The base magazine size caps it at 9, as well as going up to 15 with the hybrid mag. This gun is definitely the most difficult sniper in the game to use, given the small one-shot kill zone, and it does have a lot of sway as well, which is why I'd recommend running stabilizer. This gun, all in all, though, guys, is very, very fun to use. Once you get used to it, you guys will absolutely love it. Now that I've touched base on all the snipers, guys, there is one other tip that I want to give you guys before I end off the video. And I can't stress this enough, guys. It is one thing that I'm still learning to do, and that is to be patient. There's going to be days when you're going to get on, your shot's going to be amazing. And there's going to be days when you're going to get on, your shot's going to be trash. It's all about being patient. Sometimes your shot's going to be there, sometimes it's not. It's the way it's going to be, guys. There's nothing that you can do about it. Eventually, you will get to the point where your shot will be there and it will not leave you. But that comes with practice. I can't stress that enough, guys. If you guys practice and put in the time, you guys will become great snipers. If you guys have any questions at all regarding anything with the weapons in this game, or anything like centering, or anything of the sort, drop questions down below in the comment section, or reach out to me on any of my social medias that I have down below in the description. I will gladly answer your questions and help you guys. If you guys have any clips that you hit, or anything that you think is cool, be sure to upload it to YouTube, or send it to me on Twitter, or anything of the sort. I want to see your guys' progression. I want to see you guys putting the tips that I'm giving you into play to become better snipers. That's the whole reason I made this video, guys. But anyway, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, guys. And, of course, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like. I always appreciate it. And be sure to share the video out, guys. I really, really appreciate it. And, of course, if you guys have any other questions, like I said, just go down in the description below, find my socials, ask me a question there, or drop a question down below in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next video. It's been your boy Corey, or Autobot, and I'm out. Peace.